And so one last thing that I am just now remembering is the splash screen. And so the splash screen is very important when we're talking about these things, because the first thing you want people to see when they have an experience with an app is you want them to see what the purpose is, the tag. And so we know that it's built on Unity, but what else? And so if I'll click a preview, right now it just says made with Unity. That's it. So what I could do is I can add some extra stuff to it. So I will go back to Photoshop and we will create another something else. So we'll just create some just simple text. So let's say rest in power. Then another line. Actually, let me have this set up. Looks like all my settings are off. So we'll just go to auto, 0, 0. Have all that stuff set like that. And so I said, made in memory of victims of police brutality. And then I'll just do a little bit of formatting here just to give it a little more impact. Okay, so we have made in memory of victims of police brutality. Rest in peace, rest in power, George Floyd. And then we have his name, and we have his name. And so one other thing that I would like to have is the model credit. And the model credit is by Rodman Edwards. So we'll say Rodman, Rodman Edwards. And we'll have that right there. So I'll create a little more space, and then I will center line and vertical align these. So now that we have it, it says made in memory of victims of police brutality, rest in power, George Floyd. and then we have all the information that we want to save with it. And then I'll go ahead, click save, and again I'll export as, and we'll go ahead export, and this is a in memory, and so it's going to be another PNG that you see here in memory. If I select it, it has a blank background. Then we'll go back to Unity. We'll add this to our project. And after we add it to the project, we're going to select it, go to default, and then we're going to select Sprite 2D UI. And again, it makes it a little bit better, makes it transparent. We'll go ahead and when it says draw logos, draw mode, we'll say all sequential. So we have our made with Unity logo. Then we're going to have our in memory with George Floyd, and we'll have this be 3 seconds. Well, actually, we'll have this be 5 seconds. And then I will also add I'll also add another one that says, and what do I want it to say? So we'll have one that says solidarity is a step towards progress. Empathy, a step towards progress. Those mean nothing without following with actions. Both. Please donate to local Black businesses, Black organizations, and Black advocacy groups to combat racism that exists in society. Racism that exists in society. So, a simple statement. And so I'll increase it. Do some formatting. Photoshop is just really great with that. And then I will also remove the hyphens. I don't like that there's hyphens. So hyphenate, I'll just remove that by under paragraphs. Click that. And then I'll just change the words. There we go. And I will actually increase the size of it a bit. Because I want to make sure that this is readable still. There we go. Just like that. So solidarity is a step towards progress. Empathy is a step towards progress. Those mean nothing without following actions. Please donate to local Black businesses, Black organizations, and Black advocacy groups to combat the racism that exists in society. And so from there, I'll make sure that it's center aligned as usual. So center, center, boom. We got that. Then we're going to save this. We're going to save, and we're going to export. And I'm going to save as, export. So call this action item. So now we'll add this to the mix as well. So in memory, so we have action items. We'll go through, go to inspector. Then we're going to go to Sprite 2D UI. We're going to click apply. Go to our project settings. We're going to add this. So add action items. Going to just bring that up there. Going to have this at, so we'll add that at 5 seconds. We'll add this at 5 seconds. And then last but not least, since I made this, I will add my logo as well. So we'll go to my logos. Then we'll add this logo. Go to inspector, default, 2D UI, that, then project settings, add this to the bottom. Boom. We'll have that at 2. So we'll just test this out. Oh, can't really see that. And I like what this has to say, but we have to change this to dark on light. And so we have dark on light, and it has a dolly animation. I like that. That works for me. So let's actually look at it now. Still not enough. So we need to go to where it says background color, and we want to make this white. There we go. Now that we made that white, it makes things so much easier now. And so we'll actually just increase the size of this so that it gives us a good look. And then we will go ahead and preview again. So made in I think we should actually increase this to about probably 7 and 7. 7 and 7. We'll say this experience should be about 20 seconds. So we have 2 seconds, 4 seconds, and then we'll have 8 or 9 seconds for that. So that's 16 plus 4. So yeah, so 20 seconds altogether for this experience before you get to the app and experience it. And so we'll say, made in memory of victims of police brutality, rest in power George Floyd. And then we say solidarity is a step towards progress, empathy is a step towards progress. And it goes deeper and deeper into that. I wonder why this is sort of cut off. And then we go into our experience.